Great moments are born from great opportunity. And that's what you have here tonight, boys. That's what you've earned here tonight. You were born to be hockey players. Every one of you. You were meant to be here tonight. This is your time. Now go out there and take it.
Time to get well with a little bit of gold as we set to drop the puck on this here LILLEHAMMER 12U gold medal game between Darien Youth Hockey Association out of Darien, Connecticut, and the Providence Hockey Club out of Providence, Rhode Island. Battle between neighbors here, as this is an all-American Can-Am hockey game. As we open up first period action, let me introduce myself. My name is Glenn Burnett with the play-by-play and color commentary. My producer told me to say that. So good to be here. So glad you'd have me here alongside the smooth operator. That's Robin behind the camera. Names, names, names. Let's get them. As we get familiar here, we had an opportunity to drop down on both benches and check name pronunciations as we see Campanelli battling down low. We got to check in with the Providence hockey team. We get some name pronunciations as we have Marcelo and Marcelo out on the ice for Providence. We have cousins in the Kavanaughs and twins in the Marcellos, the Hamilton and Hunter varieties. As this pops up and out of play, folks, many of you are familiar with the color schemes here, but this game might be opened 10 years from now from a time capsule, a game capsule, if you will, and you might not know who's who. And if you're a stranger to these color combinations, blue and white, get used to it. That's Darien Youth Hockey Association. They have a large organization, as do the Providence Hockey Club organizations as well, as they skate in the white and black. As that goes down for icing, gonna look down at Providence. Little out on the ice. Stepping in for the face-off is Ayers, as this is played towards the left point. Number 20, that's McClear. We stopped over at the parent side of Darien's group there, as the team and coaches hadn't yet emerged from the locker room, and we checked on pronunciations with that group as well. So we will see the likes of players like Godswan, Golick, Hare, Yanni, Joseph, Troy, Morgan, McClear, Dowling, Somerville, Fjordalis, Stricker, Blackburn, Moneypenny, Austin, and Franchetti. In the net, number 29, that's Somerville, looking to keep the net well swept and circumspect. On the Providence side, might have a couple that are resting or injury or otherwise, as this is played into the corner. We may see and or hear from Little, Sauve, Kavanaugh, Mayu, Lisker, Kavanaugh again, that's cousin Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh's Connor and Charles. Ayers, the Marcello twins, Campanelli, Barron, Larkin, Caruso, Renault, and Pierce. And in the net for Providence, number 35, William Larkin. As this is played out towards the far side corner. Tossed out towards the blue stripe and now carrying over the red stripe. 3.5 minutes into this gold medal game. We're scoreless. Just one shot gotten off by Darien. Had a fun weekend throughout. This Can-Am hockey weekend, week 4. As Renault hands it off. And Campanello sending one down low. That's number 17 on the right point for Providence. Here's Campanelli winding up once again as that comes off of the end wall. Notice the correction there as this is played to the half wall. Back to Campanelli. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, folks. 2 out of 3. Now played down towards the half wall on the left side. As this is swatted and now drawn into the Providence zone. As Godswan was looking for a call, wondering why he was stuck to the Providence skater. And so they don't want to work, they just want to play hockey all day. There's a little bit of work in that. What do you think? People rise early to go and play? Oh no. 8:40 on a Sunday morning. We're out to work for gold. As this is played, stripped away and entering in on the left wing side. Now coming in on the right, centering pass into the middle. As that was Dowling coming through, we get the collective gasp by the Darien contingent as this is played up from the half wall. Providence now working across the center stripe. Now in these round robin games, when we get to the gold medal game, we see that teams playing each other in the medal games have met each other through round robin play. That is not the case here. These teams have no history together. As take a look at both teams coming in on a 3-game winning streak. As they went spotless through the round robin section. Both coming up with 6 points in the divisional standings as this is played out of the corner. Now played down low. That's Stricker down there for Darien. And now a 2-on-1 shaping up. Racing up on the right side. Shot blockered in front, swept away. And good support drawing back as Fjordalis was able to come back and clear away the rebound, which had come to the weak side. These two teams far and away the best in the Lillehammer 12U division. As the next best points tally was the New Jersey Devils with 3 points. Here's a shot on net, paddle, save, rebound, shot, and held on to the young Darien netminder. Number 29, that is. Somerville has already picked up a couple saves as we're inside of 5 minutes remaining first period action. Now here's Golick. And coming out ever so slightly, Larkin easing that one away. And now Providence in on the offense from the right side, sending it out towards the left wing side as Lisker was coming in looking to receive the pass. Darien able to break up the play. Here's a play out towards the left wing side. Winding up as that goes wide. Marcelo, the Hamilton variety, sending that one wide of the net. And now played around to the near side. Golick sends it up. This is the first time I've had a chance to call a game for both of these teams. So we are being introduced very quickly. As we see Godswan down low for Darien. And this comes around to the near side. It's Austin on the left wing side. And now Providence will return the rush. Providence, a strong hockey location. Some of you might be familiar with the Friars. This is played off of the end wall. Chased down by Joseph. Providence, not a far drive from Boston. As this is played on the left wing side, a little poke check jars that away as Dowling had his sights on an attack. Blocker out towards the near side as Dowling able to come up with it. Now played out in front. Strong defensive presence as we see Ayers protecting in the low slot. Played down low and a close call as Barron had gotten a stick on it trying to stop the puck from going any further. That can be dangerous. Every once in a while you get a redirect there as we get a look up at the end boards there. 5 shots to 2 with 2:40 remaining first period action. We're scoreless. Not shotless. As this is saucered up ahead on the right wing side. This is Charles Kavanaugh. Providence has 2 cousins playing together and twins playing together. We have called some games where there were twins on both sides. And we've got an infraction. As Kavanaugh will go to the box. Which Kavanaugh? That would be the Connor variety. And so with 2:12 remaining first period action, Darien goes to the power play for a minute. Providence doing a good job of getting out of the defensive zone quickly. Those 1-minute penalties really do wear off quickly. Now, it's usually not my place to say, to have an opinion about this, but I don't like the 1-minute penalty. I do not like it. I'm sure there must be some logic behind it. And maybe I'm open to a persuasive argument. Perhaps it is just to drive up the intensity of the power play early on. Maybe places a premium on the time in the power play. And then maybe that bears out in their future age classes where they'll be playing with 2 minutes. But if it drives the intensity of the first minute of a power play, why would we ever need a 2-minute power play? And don't get me started on that. I don't want to change any rules there. As this one is gloved by Somerville with 1:01 remaining first period action. Mark this moment in time. I have an opinion.
Last minute of play,
this is played from the right wing side. Ease over as Somerville rolling over into the net. Shot and forced down into the corner as the net is nudged off of its mooring and the puck is frozen ahead of the line as we see the signal from the officials saying it is outside of the net, and Somerville nudging the net just a touch in making that save attempt. Providence that close to the icebreaker. As this is played to the near side. And now this one will go down the ice, eventually making it for icing. So we'll have a face-off to Somerville's left side. Busy weekend for me. We still got 3 more gold medal games here. We called 2 college hockey games yesterday in Saranac Lake before calling 4 games last night. I'm a little surprised that I have all the gas in the tank to carry through these gold games, and not only that, we're calling college basketball, Paul Smith's college basketball, at 4 p.m. as that closes out first period action. And so at the end of 1, what does the board say? Oh, it says Miracle Moments Photography. That'll only last there for a few seconds. Skip ad, skip ad, skip ad. Okay, here's the story. At the end of 1 period of play in this gold medal game, it is scoreless, zeros across the board. We'll take a quick break, step outside, rotate the tires, and come back with a famous segment, Baking Tips with Martha. From the 1980 rink in Lake Placid, New York, you're watching Can-Am Hockey, the LILLEHAMMER 12U gold medal game. We'll be right back. Doing a little front office marketing meeting here, a little agile meeting alongside with Robin. What do you think, Robin? Do we want to skip ads?
Yes.
All righty. And we can hear you loudly and clearly here. We like the tone. Sounded good. As this is played across neutral ice, Robin and I have been working alongside one another probably over the span of the last 3 or 4 years. And so we have found the pocket, as it were, if you're musical. The pocket is when you groove a little bit, find your spots, enjoy yourself. As this is played off the half wall. As we open up second period play, by popular demand, we use the Doc Emmerich phrase, welcome to the second period, the period of the log change. As the goaltenders have traded nets, and there's a close call as Darien looking for the icebreaker. That was Godswan out in front, getting personal with Larkin. So you know the drill out there for those youngsters who aren't as familiar. Goaltenders have traded nets. Now that you might be familiar with, but what does that do and how does that relate to the long change? Well, the goaltenders are now guarding nets and defensive zones that are on the opposite end of the ice from their benches. So defensive on-the-fly changes are very long. It's a long way to go, and so you're susceptible. Here's a shot from the slot. And that vulnerability can be detrimental. Can we say deleterious? Oh, sometimes, as that goes bar up and out of play. So what's the takeaway? What do you need to know about the long change period? How can you combat the fatigue of getting hung up in the defensive zone for long, continuous play? Well, get into the offensive zone. Who doesn't want to do that? Do it regularly and quickly and try to sustain the offensive zone. And in the meantime, when you're in the offensive zone, that's where you'll get all those easy on-the-fly changes, so you can stay fresh in the offensive zone. And then what we'll also see during this log change period is even on short shifts at stoppages of play, coaches will trade out and get some fresh skates out. So you might see a 20-second shift out here. That is just a matter of keeping everyone fresh and not running the risk of being hung up in the defensive zone, not knowing when the next whistle will come. As this is played out towards the blue line, held in the zone, very nicely done by Marcelo. Sent out towards the right wing side, and Providence, oh so close. The collective awe from the Providence squad as this is played back into the Providence zone. 3 minutes into the second period, 0-0. It has been a very even match. Here is a long play and fumbled off the stick a little bit early as Godswan had come in. Tried to get a poke at the last moment. Larkin taking exception to it. As Larkin covers up once again. Played below the goal line. Down low as that's chipped up into the glass. Godswan taking a little physicality down by the end wall. Now a race along the right side. Working into the middle as that is ticked away, and here's Godswan. Racing up ahead with Kavanaugh dropping back on defense. Larkin with the stop. And now played up ahead. This is Caruso to the backhand, kick save. And there's your icebreaker. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's double check this here as the official will skate over to the Providence bench, declaring no goal. And not seeing much pushback from the Providence coach. And so we're going to have a neutral zone face-off. That was a bit curious here. Of course, the Providence coach will be able to share that with the Providence contingent, who are probably curious as to why Providence doesn't get the icebreaker there. As this is played out in front. And a little slippage out there by Hare out in front of the net. Stirring things up a little bit, but Somerville able to come up with a stop. A little dangerous times here for Darien, and now into the middle. Both teams providing strong defensive support. We've got a penalty coming. And so here we go. Hooking. And so Darien sends Franchetti to the box for a minute. And Providence, who was just stirring action up in the offensive zone, with an opportunity to stir it up again, this time 5-on-4 for the next 60 ticks. As that shot out towards the corner. Laid out to the left wing side. Trying to feed it up to the point. The shot as that ricochets out towards the far side corner. As we see Black sending it around to the half wall. Held on the line from the right circle, top of the circle, down to the bottom of the circle. Centering pass and just missing a cutting skater. Shot off to the bar. That one had its eyes up on the glove side. Shot and covered up by Somerville. Wow. That was a strong wrister from the top left side. As we hear the clack, clack, clack coming from the opposite side, Larkin indicating that the penitent will be coming out of the box soon. As Larkin continuing to communicate. That is not a woodpecker, folks. That is not a woodpecker. That is Larkin over there. Just clacking that stick. Good communication by the goaltender. As this is played on the right wing side. Shot. Is that one shrugged away by Larkin? Played from the left point. Here's a break. And a close call. That was 23 for Providence. Barron, who had broken up the play and almost generated a breakaway from the right side. Shot going a little bit too high as Campanelli will retreat and collect possession. How about that? And this one off target, that's going to go down for icing, and you can see the body language from Campanelli. Not his intention, but a little bit off target there, and that'll bring a face-off back into the Providence zone. As we see Stricker back out on the ice, centering the offensive front line. Played behind the net as Little sends it around the boards. 5:04 remaining second period action. Guess how many pucks have made it in the net? Well, one made it in the net, but it was not a legitimate goal. We're scoreless. That's the answer, folks. Scoreless at the OC Olympic Center. This is game 2 of 5 here today. As we wrap up this weekend, it will be 17 games for me at the Olympic Center, plus 2 college games. As this is played out towards the far side. In college club hockey news, Paul Smith's Bobcats men's and women's teams both took close victories yesterday. Men downing Niagara University once on Friday and once yesterday. Here's a shot on net, save, and Somerville could not keep that last one out. And Providence finally getting the official icebreaker with 3:51 remaining in the second period. And chalk that one up. It appears to be Hunter Marcello. Keep an ear out as Packer, our scorekeeper and announcer extraordinaire, will announce that. I'll give you the details momentarily. As this is played from the left wing side. And so Kavanaugh from Kavanaugh and Pierce, that would be Charles from Connor and Pierce. And so, no, it was not Hunter Marcello. Marcello was just getting the fist bump from the coach coming off a strong shift. And that's worthy of a fist bump too. As we have a 2-on-1 shaping up here. Darien looking for the equalizer, rebound up the slot as that's ticked away. Shot on net. Is that one just a sliver wide? It's hair out there for Darien. Getting a good look from the slot. And now widening out. Marcello drops it off to Lisker. Out across to Renault. Renault played back up towards Marcello, coming up over the top. That is the Hamilton variety. Loose in front, and that bounces in. And Providence picking up another one. It looks like Marcello, as there was a scramble out in front. And now Providence quickly following up the icebreaker with a second goal. 2:27 remaining second period action. Providence up 2-0.
Providence hockey goal scored by number 63, Jake Renault. Assisting on the goal, number 16, Hamilton Marcello. Time of goal 9:33, second period. Renault and Marcello 9:33.
Nice defensive play to get the stick in the passing lane there. Darien was set up for a really nice shot opportunity. What do I want to know now? I want to know a little bit about Providence Hockey Club's scoring and the points getters over the span of the round robin weekend. And so topping the list, Dylan Pierce with a goal and 4 assists, coming up with 5 total points. After that, Hamilton Marcello with 4 goals over the weekend. Jake Renault with 3 and 1. Casey Campanelli with 1 and 1, and Charles Kavanaugh with 2 goals over the course of the weekend. That's the top 5 points getters there. And in the net, how is Larkin done? Larkin 3-0 with 1.33 goals against average and a .934 save percentage. Can you call that immaculate? I don't know. You be the judge. As this is played down through the slot. 72 seconds remaining in the second. Played out towards the backdoor side. Providence will clear the zone. Trying to feed that left wing side and couldn't. Both teams have provided good defensive support. It took a long time for the icebreaker. With less than 4 minutes remaining in the second period before the first one got through. These teams have taken 3 wins and no losses. Not from high-scoring games, though. 2.3 goals for average for Darien and 4.3 for Providence. That's not very high-scoring as Somerville sees that one away. 10 seconds left in the period. Now played out across neutral ice. 2 seconds left. You need to shoot. No time left. And so that'll close out 2 periods of play. As we break away briefly, there's the score, 2-0. Providence up, scoring 2 late in the period. We'll take a little break, stroll around the lower bowl. When we come back, Jonathan will teach you how to build a floating bookshelf from the 1980 rink in Lake Placid, New York. You're watching Can-Am Hockey, the LILLEHAMMER 12U gold medal game. We'll be right back.
12 minutes of hockey. Play hard, sisters and brothers, we play for each other, right? Who are we? What do we do? What's the best hockey store in Lake Placid?
Where have you been? Where'd you go? Nobody went anywhere. We've been here all the time. We had a brief intermission between periods. We welcome you to the final act in regulation. One thing that we should know about medal games is we do afford overtime if necessary. Both teams are also given a timeout. Here's Providence coming in on the attack. Shot high and wide. Goaltenders have returned to their original nets, as both have faced some heat from either side. Shots on goal comparison 10-13. Darien with the 10. Providence up 2-0 as we open up second period action, or third period action. It's not the same. Providence in the white and black. For those of you who are watching this replay sometime in the distant future, may not be associated with these teams. How did that happen? Darien Youth Hockey in the blue and white. It's a nice blue. I like that blue. As that's played around in the corner, over skating the puck. Well, no damage done. Played up ahead on the left wing side, and that just didn't hit the stick. Goes down, no icing here. So that's a break for Providence. And now Campanelli tosses it up on the right side as Ayers sends it ahead. Out on the ice for Darien, we see Byrne. So this is played down and around by Black, up to the half wall. Now working up to Godswant. Godswant from the left side, centering pass, and just couldn't get it off the stick. And it looks like we're going to end up with a penalty, a hold. Campanelli will go to the box. That was a very dangerous play as Darien was coming in with a great opportunity to get a shot on net, 2-on-1, as that was tossed from left to right. Now a minute power play. Well played up at the point as this is covered up by Larkin. As we get a look up at the end board there. 43 seconds left on the power play. Darien down by 2. As this is Hare in for the face-off. Played up to the point. A quick clapper. Looking for the redirect as Hare stuck the rudder between the legs trying to get that puck to shift ever so slightly. And now pinching down into the corner. Rotating over the top at the left point. And there is Franchetti. Franchetti sends it down on the left wing side. Out towards the right. Shot. Save Larkin. Played behind the net. We hear the clack, clack, clack. Someone's coming out of the box. And Darien coming up with the puck as Campanelli will chase around. Played down behind the net. As Black will come up with it. Eased into neutral ice. The defensive on the fly changes will be easier as they are in the first and third periods. 4 minutes into this third period. And now pressuring down low. That's Dowling, as Larkin had come aggressively out of the net. And now Providence building a rush. Played back to Marcelo. Marcelo swings it out to the left circle. And now congestion in the slot that will help Darien. As this is picked up by Godswan. Played down into the right corner. As this takes a lucky bounce for Darien. Out in front. Some good coordinated passes here by Darien. As this is played down towards the right corner. Godswan as that's stripped away. And now a rush building. With Marcelo rushing over towards the right side, looking to set up the weak side pass. And now here's Ayers. Ayers with a drop pass into the middle, stripped away. Here's Campanelli. Campanelli into the middle. Campanelli with a backhander, and Somerville comes up with a stop. And so we get a hooking penalty. And Golick will go to the box for a minute. 6:40 remaining. Providence goes to the power play, leading 2-0. Looking to reinforce that lead. Played up to the left point. Trying to go across to Little, and that gets broken up. And now Ayers chasing in. We have seen some shorthanded goals this weekend. As this is well shielded. Shot on net. Somerville with the stop. As Morgan was providing defensive support, well shielded on the offensive side. Able to get a shot off, but not the quality shot initially intended. As this is played up to the top of the slot. Shot deflected wide. Little up at the right point. Leaning into a wrister. As a close call, fumbled out of the glove, or off the glove, and wide of the net. Working around Little. Here's Ayers. Ayers on the fade from right to left. Gets the shot off, and Larkin with a stop. Right now that is save number 13 for Larkin. Now played down low. Godswan will go out in front of the net. It's Darien killing off the penalty successfully. Godswan has stick dislodged. Played out of the corner. 5 minutes remaining, down by 2. We're down by 2 in a defensive game where goals are at a premium. The clock becomes an intense factor somewhere in that 4-minute range. As Marcelo works his way out towards the left wing side. Centering pass. As this is chipped away. And now racing up on the left wing side, looking for the connection. That was Joseph. We get a stoppage in play. 4:26 remaining in regulation. As we'll see Ayers opposite Austin. I believe we may have been saying Ayers for Hare. This is Hare with the backhander, and that goes in. And what a great time to correct the name I was saying. Got used to saying Ayers. This is Hare. Let the sun shine in as they pick up their icebreaker. And with 4:10 remaining, as we were just talking about how the desperation starts to creep in if you haven't scored, down by 2, somewhere around the 4-minute mark, but not down by 2 now.
Assisting on the goal, number 87, Spencer Austin. Time of the goal, 7:50, third period. Hare, Austin.
So Austin comes up with the assist on the Hare goal. As this is chipped out of the defensive zone. Now applying pressure from the left side. Looking to put it around the corner, and they get it. The wraparound. Quickly coming back. And Kavanaugh, the Charles variety, putting that one in. And now it's a 2-goal game once again. Yeah, you don't see too many of those wraparounds these days, as the goaltenders are well trained to get down in the butterfly and close that area off. And so with 3:23 remaining, Providence up 3-1. As we take a look at Darien's points getters over the course of the round robin. So that was unassisted on the Kavanaugh goal. And so Goswan has 3 goals over the course of the round robin weekend. Austin with a goal and 2 assists. Franchetti with 1 and 1. Dowling with a goal. Byrne with an assist. These are top 5 points getters for Darien. Ones to watch as we have about 2.5 minutes to go in regulation. Down by 2. These two teams well paired for a gold medal game. Darien has had outstanding support in the net as well. 2 goaltenders getting wins. And there's a goal from the left wing side, falling down to the ice and getting the advantage. And Providence looking to send this one to the moon, as that was Lisker on the left wing side. And now we will see if Somerville will be pulled out of the net for an extra attacker, as we're down to 2:15 remaining in regulation. And another one accidentally fumbled into the net. And right now it looks like Providence will be able to carry this one to the wire.
Providence on the 1 goal, scored by number 37, Thomas Caruso. The goal was unassisted. Time of the goal, 9:49. Third period. Caruso unassisted at 9:49.
And so Caruso picks up an unassisted goal. And then shortly after that, finding the back of the net as well. Shot down to the end wall. Providence will get fresh skates out on the ice as they look to close this one out. Darien skating with intensity. We've got a penalty upcoming. 1:24 remaining. Waiting for the hand signal on that one. We'll have to wait for Packer to call that out for us, as the Can-Am Hockey Awards team have already come down into that scorer's desk area. We got a timeout here.
Timeout, Darien.
So Darien looking for a little bit of composure here. And we'll take a look at the officials over at the scorer's desk, just having a little bit of a chat there. Right behind them, we see our awards team in the background, right beyond Jason Beanie, Packer, as we call him, Packers fan. As we'll get a face-off in the Providence zone to Larkin's left side. Have you stay tuned for the 10 o'clock game, the Nagano 12U. That was interference, as this is deflected wide. Somerville still in the net, as that one once again snatched out of the air like it was Aunt Millie's last meatball. Those things fly off the shelves like hotcakes. Well, actually, Aunt Millie's last meatball, none of Aunt Millie's meatballs are on the shelves, at least not yet. We got some dancing hockey dads in the stands. And we're down to the final 60. As this is tossed down towards the end wall. We've got Team Philadelphia upcoming against the Newmarket Renegades. So a little bit of Can-Am action in the Nagano 12U, as Newmarket is out of the greater Toronto area. Now Marcelo calling for it on the right wing side, trying to get behind the defense. This is played out from the circle into neutral ice. Of course, now Darien had the most recent timeout. I believe that was just a matter of regaining composure, as we already had an idea what was going to happen as Providence poured it on at the tail end. And so there is what they came here for. The dancing scrum around the goaltender, as Providence claims victory, takes the gold.
The Providence Hockey Club 5, Darien Youth Hockey 1. Let's give a applause to both of our teams on an excellent game here this morning.
And so, celebrating around the arena here for both sides.
After the traditional handshake at center ice, we'd like to ask both teams to line up on their respective blue lines. We'll ask the players for both teams to remove their helmets to assist with the presentation of the silver and gold medals.
And so both teams will gather at the center stripe to exchange goodwill on the handshake line, led by the goaltenders, 2 fine goaltenders, 3 fine goaltenders at that. Good game, good game. Safe travels, good meals, and good luck. What a great day to be a hockey player. What a great day to play hockey. As that closes things out on this one, we'll get ready for the medal ceremony. Break away momentarily and come back with the medal ceremony from the 1980 rink in Lake Placid, New York. You're watching Can-Am Hockey on Gold Medal Sunday. We'll be right back.
To Darien Youth Hockey. When I call your name and number, please lean forward to receive your medal. Starting with number 3, Casper Goudswald. Number 7, Hale Olek. Number 9, LILLEHAMMER. Number 11, William J. Number 15, Killian Joseph. Number 16, William Troy.
top podium to fine hockey organizations.
We hope to see everyone here again next year. Most importantly for everyone, please travel home safely.
That was an early farewell. That was an early farewell. I didn't get a call there. From the 1980 rink in Lake Placid, New York, alongside the smooth operator Robin. My name's Glenn Burnett with a play-by-play and color commentary, saying you're watching Can-Am Hockey, the Gold Medal Edition. See you on the next one.